some couple of your hour time. Let's come back to the story. We are going with page layout. In the last session, we have seen what is a page layout. Let us come back to the page layout definition once again. What is the concept of page layout? It will specify how the object need to be displayed to a profile, which fields need to be displayed, in which order they need to be displayed, and which format they need to be displayed. We have not covered the point at which format. When I say which format, look at the point. When manager opens the record, now manager opens the record, for him last name, first name, phone. Now when the manager opens the record, it is a must for the manager to collect the phone number and email. Without the phone number and email, he cannot create a record. So I made this as what? The same story, whenever the executive create, phone number and last name is a must. Look at this. For the manager, when the manager opens the record, phone number, email should be must. When executive open, last name and phone number is a must. Now, if some field is required for everyone, then at the time of creating the field, I will make it required. At the time of creating a phone number, I told required. When I say it is required, this will be required for everyone, every user. Let any user open, the field is required. But I told email is required for only managers. If it is only required for managers, I cannot make that field as required. If I make the field as required, for everyone the field becomes required. If I make the field as required, for everyone the field becomes required. I don't want the field to be required for everyone. I want the field to be required for a group of people. Then in that case, what I do? Create a page. In the page layout, you make field as, then the field is required for only that particular page layout. Anybody who have access to this page layout, for those people only the field is required. Are you getting? So how the field can be displayed? One is don't display the field. Another one is read format. Another one is edit format. Another one is, now for different page layouts, we can show the same field in different ways. Page layout to page layout, we can change the structure. If the same is required for everyone, at the field level we can give required, it is required for everyone. Read only for everyone. Read and write for everyone. No, this field should be readable for the one profile. Field should be writable for another profile. Then what should I do? I will go to the field level and assign it. Now the same story I am giving here. Now I told loan amount. Loan. This is an object called loan. When I take a loan, we have a type of loan. Amount, phone number. This is the data. Now I told for education loan, I have to type amount, phone. For education loan, PAN card is optional because you may be a student who doesn't have a PAN card. Now, in this case, same object, same field for same profile. Profile is also same. Same object, same field. Then, here in this case, then I told housing. With housing loan, I told type. So for the now who is opening? Same manager is opening. Person is same. Same person opening the record in two different styles. Now it is PAN card I told manager. Now what happened? If there are different profiles, different story. Now the profile is same profile. Who is the guy? Sham is opening. If Sham want to create a education loan, phone number is a must. Sham want to create a housing loan, PAN card is a must. Both of them are what? Loan only. So in different context, the field should behave like differently. In different context, field should behave differently. Then what will I do? Create a different page layouts. In the different page layouts, manage the field. In one page layout required, another page layout not required. So we are trying to control the value of it, the format of the field. We can control the format of the field. How will you control? Yesterday we have done application. Go to the fields, company layout, customer layout. When I say customer layout, for customer, last name is a must. Look at this, last name. Click on settings. PAN card is a must. If it is a person, last name and PAN card is a must. If it is a company, customer here. If it is a company, company name is a must. TAN number is a must. Are you getting? Now, last name, first name is not required for a company. For a customer, company name is not required. So different context, different fields are required. Are you getting my point? We are managing the field visibility. Then when I go to application, new application, company name is required, TAN number is a required. I hope you are good. The same one if I log in like a student and open. Now I don't want to log in from here. What I can do? Yesterday we have done one concept. Setup, administer, users. Now login is not there. What should I do? Security controllers, login access policies. Enable it. Then I have to disable the option of force. Okay. Now go back to the users. Then I am saying here login as. When you log in as Wilson, logged in as Wilson. Then when this guy open credit card, application, new, last name is required. I hope you are good with this, right? So what we are able to manage, which field should be displayed, in which order they should be displayed, which format they should be displayed, what are the buttons that should be displayed, what are the related lists that should be displayed. What are the related lists that should be displayed? I hope you are good. Okay. Now come back to the next one. Every page layout will have a related list. Look at the point. When I go to customer, open a customer, you got the loan records, right? Now in the loan records, look at the point, loan number. You want them most recent one or oldest one? You want the most recent one or oldest one? First point. Second point, which fields want to, okay, you want to display here? Second point, do you want an option called U button? So in the page layout also controls what all the related list we want. Then we have loan. Settings in the related list. Which fields you want to display? Which fields you want to display? You want in the ascending order or descending order of the child data? Ascending order, descending order. Then, do you want to show new button? In the related list, which field should be displayed? Which order? Descending order. Now you want to change it, go there and change the order. Ascending order or descending order. Then we have why it is coming on the top? Descending order. Then what we have? What are the related list? New button is removed here. What button should be displayed on the related list? Which field should be displayed in the related list? What is the order of display? This is also controlled with the page layout. Now the point here is every page layout will have one mini page layout. Every page layout will have one mini page layout. Every page layout will have one mini page layout. Every page layout will have one mini page layout. Right. Now what I am doing here? We got a customer record CAD00. What is the data that is displayed here now? Nothing is displayed. But this is what? Mini page layout. So what I was supposed to do? What I was supposed to do? So go to this. Go to the page layout. Then on the top you are finding here. What is it? In the mini page layout, tell me what fields you want to display. Last name, first name. We have a last name, first name, and active or inactive. Where you want to display, this option is available for if it open activities. If any task is created, we see that down the line. So every page layout will have one mini page layout. Put a cursor here. What is the data we had here? Last name, first name, activity, phone. Previously there is no data displayed. So every page layout will have one mini page layout. Every page layout will have one mini page layout. When you assign a page layout, corresponding mini page layout is assigned. When you assign a page layout, corresponding mini page layout is assigned. When you assign a page layout, corresponding mini page layout is assigned. I hope you are good with this. Now how are you doing this? Application object. Scroll down. What are you finding here? Company layout. In the company layout, what we had here? Mini page. This is a company name, TAN number, annual revenue. Then save. We scroll down. We have one more page layout. Ready? Last name, first name, active. Then Satish went to application, new application he created. Some data I am creating. Save it. When I created the application, you are able to find here ICICI 00. When I keep a cursor, what are you getting? Company name, TAN number, annual revenue, active. Now same thing, if I open from Satish is opening from Wilson. This is the page layout given to me. For Wilson, we had another page layout. For Wilson, we had another page layout. Go to the Wilson, log in as Wilson, go to the application, then I keep a cursor here. What was that? Last name, PAN number, first name, active, phone number. Why? According to this page layout, this is the mini page layout. So every page layout will have one mini page layout. If I assign a page layout, corresponding mini page layout will be automatically assigned. If I assign a page layout, corresponding mini page layout will be automatically assigned. I hope you are good with this. Clear for everyone? Followed, Amma? Page layout and mini page layout. Good. Next concept, record type. What is this record type? For the same profile, you want to show the same object in more than one format. Now, who I am? I am a manager. I want to create an application. This application, there are two types. Company is creating an company is applying for a loan. Customer is applying for a loan. If it is a company, I want to take different type of data. If it is a person, I want to take different type of data. When I am the staff, now both of them can come to me. Company may come to me or a particular person may come to me. Now I should have access to create a record like a company or like a person. For the same profile, same object, you want to show in more than one way. Like we got example. Now we got an example. Let us say loan. If it is education loan, I'll ask you your qualification, highest degree, percentage, university, everything. If it is a housing loan, I'll ask you who is the vendor, what type of property, okay, carpet area, then area, what type of property is this, apartment or individual house, this type of thing I'll ask you. Now, depends upon the type of loan you are trying to apply, I will collect different data. Who is the person who is collecting? Same person. I am only the person, but I want to collect the different data depends upon different context. So, it is not necessary that every field need to be collected from everyone. Depends upon the context, we will collect different types of information. Now, you are a customer. For Samsung company, there are two customers. One is the person who purchase, another is the person who sells. Samsung people are selling ACs. They have two types of customer. One person who is selling, another who is purchasing. Now, who is purchasing, I will collect only basic data. Who is selling, I collect more data. What is the turnover of the company? What is the registration number of the company? I will collect everything. Am I right or no? So, both of them are for me customers only. But depends upon the context. I will collect different type of data. So, when you want same object to be represented in more than one format, then we go for a concept of record types. I hope you are clear with this. Am I clear with this? Right. Now, look at the point. So, here I had an object. For this, I created one page layouts. This is the format in which I have created. three different page layouts. The name of this page layout is, let us say, one layout. Right, Amma. Now we have different layouts. Same object has three different layouts. Generally, what is the concept here? We have a profiles. We have a profile, admin profile, work profile, manager profile. There are three different users. For this profile, we have different group of users. There is a different group of users for the same profile. Generally, what is the concept? These users have different profiles. We have different users with the same profile. Okay. Now, what is the general property, Amma? One profile will have one page. But if you want to give more than one view, what we have done? We have created a concept called record type. We created a concept called record type. Now, look at the point. I created three record types. What are the three record types? Record type, first record type, second record type, second record type. Now, look at the point. For every profile, every record type is visible? Not mandatory. You have to tell for profile which record types are visible. How many record types we have? Out of these many record types, for admin profile, how many record types are visible? Every record type will not be visible to every user. You have to tell which record type should be visible to profile. You have to tell which record types are visible to profile. For admin profile, there are two record types which are visible here. One is first and second. So admin person open with record type first, it is opening one layout. Admin profile opening with record type 2 is opening 3 layout. So this profile opening with record type 1, record type first, this is the page which is opening. If this profile opening with the record type second, this is the page load which is opening. Then for the next one, look at the point. For clerk, what are the record types that are visible to you? Second and third. He is not able to see one. He is not able to see third. If you open with the second, this page. Open with the third, this page. What is the context here now? What is the context? This profile with this record type, this is the page layout. Now record type is what? Admin, second record type, opening a 3 layout. Clerk with the second record type, opening 1 layout. So this profile with this record type, this is the page layout. So for this profile, if this is the record type, this is the page layout what we are going to get. So based on the profile, we get the record types. Based on the record type, we get page layout. Based on the profile, we get record type. Based on the record type, page layout. Are you getting my point here? Now, manager has no record type, only one profile. Manager has no record type, only one page layout. Are you getting my point? Here I want to convey the message. Boss, it is not necessary that every record type should be visible to every profile. Every record type will not be visible to every profile. Are you getting my point? So let me give you the story here. Setup. What is the object we have? Application. Build. Then I have create objects. Then we had application. Scroll down. I had already 3 pages. Then I have here. Scroll down. You're finding a concept of record types. New record type. Company. Record type company. Or I can say record type. Record type organization. This record type is visible to which profile? These are the profiles. Tell me for which profile you want to show these record types. I told show this record type to only student admission. For remaining profiles, I am not showing it. Now tell me if this profile open with record type organization, which layout? I told application layout. System administrator, I told company layout. So this profile called student open with record type organization. What is the page layout they are opening? Application layout. System administrator is opening with record type organization. What is the layout we are getting? Company. So this profile with this record type, this is the page layout. Are you clear? Next. Customer. Now this should be visible to whom? Student. For rest of the profiles I am not giving. If you make them as a default, this is the default one which will be open. I told this is the record type which is visible. Now I told boss, if anybody open with record type customer, for everyone show customer layout. For every profile, if the record type is customer, open the page layout of customer. I have another one. How do you do it? Scroll down. Other. Show this one to new student. Show this one to clerk. For clerk profile, I was giving this access. That record type is available to new student and clerk. For the new student, clerk I am saying company layout. For new student, right boss? This profile with this record type, this is the layout. Right, Amma? So you have done it. So at the time of creating a record type, it is asking you for which profile this record type should be visible. If this is visible for this record type, which page layout I have to open? This record type is visible to which profile? If it is visible to this profile, which page layout I have to give? Now who is this guy? Satish. Application. New. When you click on new, it is asking organization. Why by default organization open? Because I told default. So organization. Click on continue. Same Satish when I opened organization, company data is coming. New. When I say customer label is coming. So for the same user, same object, more than one format of representation. This is called record type. I hope you got my point. Now let us go back and see like a Wilson. We had a Wilson, log in as a Wilson, logged in as. Then we have application, new, organization, only one field. Right? Because this is the page layout what I gave. According to the page layout, what I assigned, I told customer means for everyone, same data. Are you getting my point? This profile with this record type, X layout. A profile with M record, A profile with one record type, X page layout. A profile with two record type, Y layout. I hope you are good. Clear for everyone? Concept is clear? Concept is clear? Right. Now, tell me one example where you want to go for a programming. Look at this. When I click on the application, we have a new button. When you have a new button, it is giving an option here. Select it. It is extra pages, right? The user has to click on the new button, record types you have to choose, then come back. Instead of this, I want to design this on a single page. I want to avoid this extra page. Then the first page only I will ask, new means I will ask organization or customer, I will modify the fields. I can avoid this particular page. Now when you are getting extra navigation, I want to modify according to my business. According to my business, when I click on the new, the page has to open. On the page only it has to ask me customer or company. According to that, the field should change. Right? Then I'll go with what? Programmatic interface. Whatever I cannot achieve with my declarative, that I am going to achieve with my programming. In the declarative, I have extra page, which I don't want in the business requirement. So I'll remove it by using what? Programmatic interface. Now, the same concept when you're going for a lightning. Here you are clicking on a new record type came, we are selecting it. In the lightning, how will you select it? Because our credit card application. The lightning I have a new. Now you got the point. Everything was handled from the single page. When you go into the classic, when you click on new, one more page open. Ask you to select the record type. Again, it has to open one more page. But what is happening in this case? Same page. I am not going out of the same page. When I click on new, pop-up window open. Selecting the record type. Next, I was able to show. I hope you got my point. So what was this here? Single page application. Everything was built on single page. The same concept, how it is implemented in the classic, new button, new page open, asking you to select the record type, select the record type, next one more page open. But here on the same page, they are showing hiding. Right? That's why it's called, lightning application is called single page application. Now classic is what? Combination of pages. Lightning is what? One page with multiple elements. I hope you're good. Right? Okay. Then any other queries that you have from your end? Is that was clear for everyone? Right. Now there's a small business enhancements here. Look at the point. We had a city, right? We have a city. What are the fields? Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. Now what they told? Boss, if it is a company who is applying for a loan, you are supposed to apply only in Hyderabad and Bangalore. So what happened? City option should change based on record type. If your record type is company, options in the pick list should be Hyderabad and Bangalore. If your record type is customer, you have to take Hyderabad and Chennai. So what I was trying to do, I was trying to manage the options in the pick list field based on record type. I was trying to manage the options in the pick list field based on record type. How it is possible? Now go to the object. What we have here? Record type. Then I'm going with the customer record type. When I open the record type, what they are showing you was pick list. In the record type, which pick list fields are displayed? I got the following pick list field. Then I told city. So only Hyderabad. If the record type is customer, show Hyderabad and Bangalore. Show only Hyderabad and Bangalore. Now I am going back. If my record type is organization, city, Hyderabad and so what I was trying to do, which option should be displayed? Which option should be displayed as per the record type? So let me show the example here. Application object. Organization. City, we had Hyderabad. Bangalore was not displayed here. Customer, Hyderabad. So based on the record type, you are able to control the pick list. Based on the record type. Now you said housing loan, boss. If it is a housing loan, then we give housing loan only in the major cities. Then you are supposed to purchase. Now I told, I was treating a customer, distributor, customer. Customer can take a policy from anywhere. But if you are applying for an agency, I will give agency for only cities. City-wise agency only I will give. The city-wise agency people will distribute the products to villages. Now if you are a customer, from anywhere you can order a product. But if you are an agency, it should be only city. Now what happened? City. Agencies are coming for only couple of cities. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. Customer can be from any city. The person who is taking this can be from any city. Now like you got a credit card, boss. When you say credit card, Chennai, Gurgaon. These are only two locations of credit card, customer said. Now customer can apply for a credit card from anywhere in the India. But the distributing branches will be either Chennai or Gurgaon. Now if you are applying for a distributor, only Hyderabad, only Gurgaon and Chennai. If you are a customer, all the city names should be displayed. So it depends upon the record type what I selected, the option should be changed. I hope you got my point. Let us take another way. Now enquiry key. Enquiry key. Now in this enquiry I told, enquiry is for software inquiry, hardware inquiry. If it is a software inquiry, then I have stages, stage name. What is the stage name? Okay. Appointment, fix an appointment, okay, interview, create a POC, okay, presentation, won, lost. If it is a hardware, I told, fix an appointment, demo, close, lost. Because hardware I will not create a POCs. Software I am going to create a POC and show you. So for hardware products, different stages are there. For software products, different stages are there. Are you getting my point? Right? Now let us say opportunity, new opportunity or existing opportunity. Okay, renewal of existing opportunity or new opportunity. Now you are taking an insurance policy for your vehicle, for your car you are taking an insurance policy. For the car you are taking an insurance policy. Now if it is a renewal, I will not ask all the details. It is a renewal, what is that? Renewed or expired. If it is a new one, then what is that? Stage, prospecting, pipeline, won, lost. If it is a renewal, lost or won. Because already data is there, I will say, boss, your policy is expiring, interested, renew it, otherwise don't renew. No more further communication. If it is a new customer, I have to talk him, I have to convince him, I have to give a better price, I have to close it. So what is that? Stages are going to be different for new opportunity. Stages are going to be different for existing opportunity. Are you getting my point? So what are the stages? Options in the pick list. So if you want to control options in the pick list field based on the record type, we call based on the record type. I hope you are good. Based on the record type, we want to control options in the pick list. Is it possible? Yes. So record type can control the options in the pick list field. I hope you are good with this. Clear for everyone? Now tell me, what is the purpose of record type? When the same object need to be represented in different forms for the same profile, we go with the record type. Tell me one example. Tell me one example. Tell me one example. Just now we discussed opportunity, new opportunity or okay, renewal opportunity. Now customer, company or person. Now person there will be different data, company there will be different data. Both of them are inquiries only. Right? Are you clear about this? Clear for everyone? Clear? Now what is the navigation you have to follow? Setup. Administer. Setup. Build. Create. Objects. Choose the object. Record type. New record type. Create the record type. Make it active. Tell for which profile you want to display. If I select this, it will become what? Default. Tell for which profile you want to display. Now, if this profile open with this record type, what is the page load we have to assign? Right? This profile open with this record type, what is the page layout? Then, okay. If anybody open with this record type, what are the options that should be displayed in the pick list field? This is what I have created till now. Is that was clear for everyone? Everyone is good with this concept? Clear, Amma? Clear for everyone? Sure? Sure? Pakka? Right. Now let us get into the next part of the story. The same concept record type, if this is applied on the existing CRM application. Now what are the existing CRM application? Sales Cloud, Service Cloud. We have a Sales Cloud and a Service Cloud. The same concept applied on lead, in the lead object and operations object. In the lead, we had a status. What was this? Lead status, which is a pick list field. Pick list field. In the pick list field, what we had? It is a pick list field. Now, on the lead, I have a lead process. What do you mean by lead process? I have some options here, A, B, C. These are the options in the pick list field called status. In the lead object, there is a field called status, which is a pick list. What options are there? A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Now, what is this lead? Now, this guy made an inquiry. When this guy made an inquiry, I took the data. What is the data? Let's say Satish, Pro made an inquiry. Now, what is the status now? A. When you make an inquiry, I made a status equal to A. Let's say right. Then this was assigned to one executive in the company. This lead was assigned to one executive. This guy, let us say Sham, he was the responsible person to talk to me and close the deal. Then this guy spoke to me. He spoke to me and told, boss, I need 30 minutes of your time to understand and to discuss what type of policies are available. We got an inquiry. Give me your free time when, give me your free time when I can give a call. I require 20 minutes of your time to, understand what type of policy you are looking for. Then after contacting, then what I told? Status is moved to. Now he spoke to me, then he told status equal to contact. So first status is, then he is contacted. Then on the scheduled day, he made a call to me and he spoke to me. Then he understood whatever I require. He spoke to me, understood whatever I required. After understanding whatever I required, after explaining whatever I required, then he told submit the following documents. Now what is the current status now? Current status is, now after 2 days he made a call, interviewed the customer. Then he submitted the documents. Once he submitted the documents were sent for BC check. BC check. Now what is the status? After interviewed, collected the documents. Now what is the said? Background check is going on. Then once the background check is done, then customer told, so it is. So when the lead is received, first the status will be not contacted. Then after making a call to him, contacted. Then fixing an appointment for interview scheduled. Then documents collected, BG check, then converted. All these are what? Different stages of the lead. When I look at the status, I know what is the process going on now. Now when I say BG check, this guy has already spoke to him, collected the documents, background verification is going on. Right. Now if the status is not contacted, the lead was not contacted by the executive. Now I have to ask the executive to contact him. Right, boss? Now what is that? When the lead is created, till the lead is closed, what is the process you follow? What are the different stages you follow? They are called lead process. They are called as what? Lead process. They are called lead process. Are you getting my point? You are playing a bingo game, boss. In that, what will be there? Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Now looking at the level, we can say how much time you wasted till now. Right. If you are in the level 1, probably from last 1 hour you are playing. Level 2, from last 2 days you are playing. Level 3, from last 4 days you are playing. Level 6, from last 1 month you are playing. Right. I was able to. Level 100. Now you are level 100, you will be on the road. Right. Am I right? So 100 from 100 days you are playing. Now this will be the status. Now looking at that level, can I tell you the status? Now they told, boss, first submit the application, then verification, background check, then application number will be given to you. Then I come after 3 days, submit your documents. Submit your document and number. Then collect your passport. Now what is this? This is the status. Now when you apply for a passport, there is a status. Application received. Application received. Application received. Application received. Next, what is that? Documents verification. Basic check going. Next, verification. Police verification. Next status. Sent for printing. Next status. Dispatched through courier. Next status. Delivered. Next status. Close. Now what is this? When you apply for application, these are the stages they will undergo. Every application will undergo like this. Now, looking at the status, we know where is our application. Am I right or not? Right? But what are the stages it has to undergo? A, B, C. These stages are called lead process. When you say lead process, what are the different stages lead will undergo during the life cycle of a lead? When a lead is created, till it is closed, what are the different stages it is going to undergo is called lead process. Now, lead process will not be same for every lead. Now, I have created lead process 1. Lead process. For person, the stages are A, B, C. Now, I told lead process, person. If it is a person lead process, A, B, C. I created one more lead process. company, I told A, B, X. Now, in this lead process, what are the stages we have? A, B, C stages. In this process, what are the stages we have? A, B, X, Y. Now, these are what? Options in the status quick list field. In this, when I say lead process person, in the status quick list field, A, B, C option should be displayed. When I say lead process company, in the status quick list field, A, B, X, Y option should be displayed. Okay. Then I will create a record type. When I create a record type, person, then the last. For this record type, what is the lead process I have to follow? Then I told person. So if the record type is person, in the status quick list field, which option should be there? A, B, C. Then I told record type is company. What is the lead process? Now what are the options we are going to have? A, B, X. Simple. Based on the record type, they want to control options in the quick list field called status. Right? This one. For the lead, they added one extra term. What is the term called? Lead process. Now what we done? Record type can control the options in the quick list field. Right? When the same concept is applied on the lead, we add one extra term. What is the term called? Lead process. What is the lead process? The stages that lead will undergo during the life cycle of a lead is called lead process. For every record type, one lead process will be assigned. Are you clear? Are you clear? Let me show it on the screen to get the overview. This is a CRM technical term. Again, I repeat. The point is, based on the record type, options in the quick list field will be controlled. There is a standard concept. On the lead, same concept is applied. But what are the stages we are giving, what are the options we are giving, those options are called as lead process. Look at the point. Setup. If it is existing object, Salesforce object, build, customize. If you have created, setup, build, create. If Salesforce has created, setup, build, customize. If you have created, setup, build, create. If Salesforce has created, setup, build, customize. Go to customize. We give a leads. And the leads, what are you finding here? Lead process. New lead process. Now it is asking what is the name of the process. Right. Now they told these are the options which are available. Out of this, which you want to show? Show me these two options. If the lead process is person, in the status quick list field, only those two options will be displayed. Is that was clear? Right? Now set of options in the lead field, lead status field are grouped under one name. Now when I say lead process is person, only two options will be displayed. When are you going to assign this lead process? If you are creating record type, new record type, person type, what they are asking? Lead. For this record type, assign this process. How many record types I created? Only one record type. So when I open the lead, new lead status, right? I hope you got my point. Again, I repeat the point. Based on the record type, based on the record type, based on the record type, we can control which option should be displayed in the pick list field. Based on the record type, options in the pick list field can be controlled. Similarly, in the lead object, we have a pick list field called status. Based on the record type on the lead, we can control options in the status pick list field. Right. Now, they gave a word called lead process. What is lead process? What are the set of options that should be displayed or grouped under one name? Now, lead process. The life cycle of the lead. Once the lead is created, till it is closed, what are the different stages the lead will undergo is called as lead process. When you are creating a record type, for every record type, we have to give one lead process. I hope you got my point. I hope you got my point here. Okay. Let me explain theoretically more clearly. Already record type concept is given on the page layout notes. Right. So I already gave some use cases at the end of the topics to create. So it is a new term here. Lead process. This will specify different stages that lead will undergo during the how to create navigation, setup, build, customize, lead, choose the status field. Right. Example. Step 3. Now we can create multiple lead process. The next we have node. This lead process will be used while creating record types for the lead. Then record type on the lead. When you want to create a record type for the lead, what is the navigation we had? Setup, build, customize, lead, record type. Step 1, record type name. have to choose the enable active button, choose the profiles, for which record type should be visible. Choose the page layout, save it. Now basically, if you go with the other objects, after creating the record type, we will go to the record type and control the pick list option. But here for the status field, first only we have to create the options as a lead process, then add those lead process to record type. Other than status field, regularly what we do in the record type, first create a record type, then go to the pick list field, manage the option. But on the lead object, for the status field, first only we have to create lead process, add the lead process to record type. I hope you got my point. For every record type, create a record type, go to the pick list field, manage the option. But whereas for the lead on the status, first only we have to create a lead process, then assign this lead process to record type. I hope you are good. Now same concept applied on the opportunity. On opportunity we have sales process. Same story, sales process. On which field? There is a pick list field called stage. In the lead, status field. In the opportunity, stage name. In the status field, stage name. What is that process called? Sales process. In the lead, status field, lead process. In the opportunity, stage name, sales process. Are you getting my point? Sales process. Again, setup, customize. We have case. What is that process called? Support process. This is also on which field? We are choosing case status. What is the field name? So what are the three technical terms what you are going to encounter, boss? Sales process. On the case we have now in the opportunity, what is the field? You specify options in the case. This will specify right. In the lead we have lead process. In the opportunity we have sales process. In the case we have support process. In the lead, what is the field on which we created the lead process? Status. In the opportunity on which we have created a sales process? Stage. Okay, stage name. In the case on which we have created status. I hope you are good. But what is the underlying concept? Based on the record type, we want to control options in the pick list field. Now, in the opportunity, especially for stage name, they give a different process called sales process. Especially on the case, for a status field, they gave a different concept called support process. Lead process, sales process, support process. This will specify what are the list of options that should be displayed in the corresponding fields based on the record type. I hope conceptually you are good with this. Clear for everyone? Right, Amma? So that's all from my end for the day. Right. And we are done with the creation of UI part. Now we are going to get into the major topic, security model. we are going to get into the major topic called security model. Now, how do you manage the data? How do you manage the data? But before I get into the security model, I'll just try to show you how to customize the existing tables. Then I'll continue back to security model, having a object level security, field level security, record level security, and different concepts. So from tomorrow, we are going to cover security model. Now, before I wind up, once again, people are comfortable with the topics what we have covered. Anyone has any issues on the current topics which I covered? Anyone has any issues on the topics what we covered? Everyone has followed the topics, right? Any materials is missing from my end? Any materials are missing from my end? Any issue? Everyone is conceptually good, whatever you have done. Everyone has followed the topics clearly. Any difficulty in following? Unless you open and tell me, I will not understand. Right. So, if you followed, say followed. Not followed, say not followed. If not followed, we'll see how to, work on the concept. If anybody has any difficulty in understanding, let me know the issues so that in the rest of the topics you can at least, give you better solution. Everyone is good with the topics? Right, chalo.
Yes.
See you in the next session.